Alright, so here we are, we're back at it again. We're going to do a couple things to this. We got trail ride coming up here in 2 weeks, a Valentine's Day trail ride. So be watching out for that video too. And I'm going to bring you a little closer and show you what we're doing. Alright, so today we're going to install this JKS adjustable track bar. It's got a Johnny joint up here, adjustable down there at that end. I am running a SDT adjustable track bar. It's got a Heim joint. That thing, the bushing's got a lot of movement, and the Heim joint is popping, making noise. So I got to change that out. And in order to use this JKS, I had to put the stock bracket for the track bar back on the Jeep. So with that said, I'm going to get this bracket off of this old stock track bar, get the track bar off the Jeep with the bracket, and get this thing mounted up and adjust it to where it needs to be. Alright, so first thing I did, I came in here, I undid the two nuts on the side, where it's their 18 mil. Then the two bolts on the bottom are also 18 mil. And I came down on the axle and I undid my bolt there. That way I can take this all out as one. There it is. Alright, so since you have to reuse the stock factory bracket, they recommend that you drill that hole out where that tie rod stud goes through to a 9/16. I didn't have a 9/16 bit with me, so I used my burr bit to open it up down here at the end. That's, you know, tapered, and got the bolt to fit through there. So next step, after you get that done, you might have to back your Jeep up, move the wheels back and forth left to right a few times, and pull a measurement so you can get your front axle center with the frame. Mine was out a little bit, so I redid it. Now it's within, I don't know, 1/16, eighth of an inch. It's pretty close. So I'm gonna get ready to install this new JKS track bar. Okay, so you got our bracket mounted, everything's tight. Get all your bolts started first before you tighten it. And then, so we got our hole, you know, reamed out. Put your bolt in there, and you want this ball piece facing up towards the top of the bracket. Then you have this sleeve, it's tapered. It follows that taper in this mount. Now we can throw this up there. Straighter. There we go. And then it calls for a flat washer on top. And make sure you put the flat side down, because this has kind of got like a little roll to it. So flat washer, flat side down. Then they hook you up. This is a crown lock nut. Do your crown lock nut. Okay, now I want to make sure I can get this to pivot down. Okay, so that would work. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this. Then I go adjust this in properly. That way it fits in there. Now the hole lines up the hole on your bushing. How do I look in there?
You look great.
Alright, so after you get that bad boy up there tightened, what I like to do, I like to back this all the way out, and I got some anti-seize with nickel in it. I'll smear it on the threads, because as you guys always know, working with these damn 4x4s, always going to be making adjustments. So, coat the threads, don't take much. You know, this is just going to prevent rust and corrosion, and it'll make it a lot easier for everything to get apart. But one thing I don't like about it, it can take away from the torque, and I've seen stuff come loose using these. It's like on semis, I will not use them on the wheel lugs. It causes them to loosen up. They require, after 150, I think like 200 miles, just go through, double check everything, make sure it's still tight, and adjust it where you set it. Got these threads coated lightly, it's not heavy, and time to screw it in. And one thing I do like about it, it's got these notches, so I mean you can grab onto it when you tighten your jam nut. There we go. I'll thread this in, and like I said before, get the hole lined up with my hole in my bushing. That way I get this on and tightened, and that'd be pretty much it. Can't wait to test drive it, see how it does. Okay, so got that all lubricated, nickel, anti-seize on the threads, jam nuts tight, that bolt's tight. You can reuse your old bolt and hardware for that. It comes with hardware for this side, like I said. Don't forget, put in your grease fitting. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, besides you know, measuring from the frame to the wheel or whatever you can measure to get your axle centered. And you do that just by turning the wheel, and then you back up a couple times, double check it, make sure everything's straight and in line. But that's pretty much it. That's it for this video. When we get on to the next video, I gotta wire in my fan to a toggle switch and get that ready for this Valentine's Day trail ride. So, alrighty guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.